Hello. So, thank you for watching this YouTube video. This is a tutorial about having to start fresh from spawn. And currently I'm in Electro. This is to show you how to successfully get geared up and then travel up north. If you're looking for a video about just PvPing, this is not the video. This is more of how to get in and get out and survive from there on. I'm currently in a public official DayZ Vanilla server. Typically I do play on 434, but today 434 is actually down. So from here on, I actually have a fresh new character. Wouldn't care too much about this character's life. So this is strictly going to be a educational video. So some things to think about when you do first spawn is that you want to secure food, you want to secure water, make sure you have bandages, and sometimes you will spawn with either bandages, but I actually have none whatsoever. Nothing. So those are my priorities: to get food, water, bandages, and then looking for my hatchet, a knife, and a box of matches. I don't really need a gun, I don't really need a bag, but those are definitely some good starter gear to go for if you do happen to find them on the way. The priorities are there to actually allow me to lead the towns, to not get murdered, and successfully live on my own without having to ask for help on side chat. So we're gonna go ahead and loot through some high value areas such as this house, and then we'll move on to the store and the schools, which happen to have some sort of gear available to take. I typically don't want to stay here for more than 10 minutes or maybe 20 minutes at the most, but the sooner the better. Okay. I'm gonna just check the hospital to see if it's open at all. Another note about side chat, if you're a new spawn, new player, typically you don't want to give out your position to anybody. That is a hazard, I would say. I'd advise not to type on side chat at all, actually. Only if it's casual or not risking or putting yourself into danger by allowing bandits to know your position. Best way to get to know other people is by seeing them in the vicinity or seeing them directly and then using direct chat. It's probably the best way to talk and communicate with other players. There are 3 skins on this game. Actually, there's more than 3, but we'll cover the basic 3. You can become a hero, which is going to be a humanity level of over 5,000. There is a survivor skin, which is what I am right now, and your starting humanity level would be at 2,500. And then you have your bandits. Your bandits are bandits because they have become murderers and they lost a total of at least negative 2,000 humanity points. Each survivor typically averages around 3,000 or 2,000 humanity point reduction if you kill a survivor. When this happens, you start getting closer to banditry or becoming a bandit, and then once you turn bandit, you're at negative 2,000, and you're basically a very high target for everybody to shoot at. If you're a survivor, you're typically a little bit more, let's say, able to approach to, because the risk of getting killed by a survivor is a little lower than it is to getting killed by bandits. Then the heroes, you don't really get to see them very much, but if you do, they're typically going to be friendly. I wouldn't run up to a hero expecting to be helped out or to be, say, taken into their wings or to be helped out entirely, but they are generally going to be friendly. For the most part, I do play as a hero, or I used to play as a hero before the DayZ database for public official went down. And then even as a hero, I did hold up other survivors or other bandits. My gaming style was leaning towards more of not really kill any player. I mean, bandits were pretty much a kill on sight protocol. However, my policies usually is to hold up other players, have them disarmed, and then have them pretty much drop their weapons in other backpacks. That's how I like to play. It's just more fun, more challenging to have somebody do as you're telling them to do. However, the other approach is to kill other players, and that's pretty easy for everybody to do. The hardest part is to not kill survivors, and that's what I like about being a hero. So right now I did pick up a backpack. This is a 12-slot backpack. It is one step below. It's actually 2 steps above the other backpack, which is the check pouch, and that's an 8-slot pack, and then also the, I believe it's a 10-slot pack now. And then you also have your patrol pack, which is this coyote color. It's a 8-slot pack. So, found some food here and there. However, I'm still lacking a hatchet, a box of matches, and a knife. Definitely want to gather those items before I leave. If I don't, I have a high risk of either not being able to survive out in into the country land.
Cannot fire.
As a fresh spawn, you also don't want to use your weapon as much as possible, especially if it's a gun. You don't want to be seen by other zombies. You want to be keeping a low profile as much as possible so other players doesn't know you're around, especially bandits. If you know you're around, they're most likely going to hunt you down while you're in town. Having you not discharge your weapon in town will help you enormously, so you don't have to go up against several zombies and possibly a bandit. So I got a bandage, that's good. Found a map, which is going to help me get to places. Just to show you, there is a population on this server. So this is a very high risk what I'm doing. It's going up on the top of the school. Let's check it out. Just in case I happen to bump into another player that doesn't have a map. Pick up some painkillers. Generally, painkillers are going to help with yeah, more bodies.